Today I'm going to talk about the solar wind and solar storms. The sun is not quiet. It is constantly sending out a stream of particles called the solar wind. These particles are mainly protons, electrons, and helium atoms. When these particles reach the Earth, they interact with the magnetosphere, which is our planet's magnetic field. The Earth behaves like a giant magnet that protects us. Most of the particles are deflected and sent back into space, but some are trapped or guided towards the poles. At the poles, these particles enter the atmosphere and collide with gases such as oxygen and nitrogen. When this happens, the gases release energy in the form of light. This is what we see as auroras, also known as the northern lights or the southern lights. Auroras create beautiful natural light shows in the sky. Green light is produced by oxygen, red light by oxygen at higher altitudes, and blue or violet light by nitrogen. Auroras are usually seen in countries close to the poles, such as Norway, Iceland, or Canada in the northern hemisphere, and in places like Antarctica, southern Australia, or New Zealand in the southern hemisphere. In these regions, they can appear several times a week during winter and may last from a few minutes to several hours, constantly changing shape and movement. They are more visible in winter because the nights are longer and darker, not because they happen more often. Sometimes, the sun releases large bursts of energy and matter called coronal mass ejections. When they reach the Earth, they can cause solar storms. During strong solar storms, auroras can be seen far from the poles. For example, last year auroras were seen in Spain, which is very unusual. Solar storms can also create electric currents on Earth, especially in long conductors such as power lines or cables. This can cause sparks and failures in different systems. In fact, in 1859, a solar storm affected telegraph systems in the United States. This event is known as the Carrington event. Solar storms can also affect satellites that are located above the atmosphere. Without the magnetic field and the atmosphere, the constant flow of solar particles would be harmful to life. That is why astronauts need special suits to protect themselves. In conclusion, the solar wind and solar storms can affect the Earth in many ways, but thanks to our magnetic field and atmosphere, we are protected.